those were three pieces that you weren't exactly sure quite how they fit with one another.
Well, more from David Griffin as we go along, but Patrick Beverly with an early statement. And
his assignment, giving up size, weight, but you know he's going to give that effort.
You see no as the McGee
type being able to set guys up past the basketball could be this high on the list scoring-wise. Just tell you the greatness of LeBron being able to do it all.
Very instrumental this year in Zubac's improvement in the weight room and on the basketball court.
Nice look from Rondo to Kuzma for the flush.
Well, you run extremely hard. You have two guys in Rondo and LeBron that can get you the rock if you run.
Active hands from Rondo. Zubac loses it. Lakers the other way. Rondo, the three is good. Being one of the major issues against some of these teams late in games.
Well, you look at teams that are, top in defense. You look at Oklahoma City. You look at
2005, we're talking about a guy perennially in the playoffs, and clearly we know about what he's done in the first round and beyond. Beverly.
At around 6 or 7, making the playoffs, and then if they didn't play well, especially coming out of the All-Star break, it was a possibility they wouldn't make the playoffs.
Three was added, by the way, a lot of three-point attempts recently. Just to play devil's advocate as LeBron puts the spin on Gilgeous-Alexander and takes.
But LeBron missing 16 games when they were fourth in the West really hurt the Lakers. As well as you see Shai Gilgeous.
Because with his arms, he's able to keep you away from forcing turnovers with that length.
There's Patrick Beverly with another three. It's
big enough in terms of improvement. But I do think that he has been hampered by injuries as of late. And I think
this day and age, we had those type of analytics and graphics to be able to scout.
But Smitty, to add to your point, it's fantastic.
To the line, which if you haven't watched Lou Williams at home, you're watching for the first time, he will be there often. Here's Josh Hart. Gilgeous-Alexander with some good defense.
Wise beyond his years.
Done a nice job, and obviously doesn't hurt in practice being pushed by guys like Beverly as Lou Williams to the rack.
On straight line drive.
Straight line right. And Lou Williams in his 14th year, 32 years old, being able to still dunk it.
Cool. LeBron 35 away. The amount of records passes continue to be unbelievable. But Temple.
This foot, and let's watch this. That's all ball. Let me see. I don't know. Trying to figure out one.
First guy to do the Smitty.
Well, I had tough shots from KCP.
Wallace, Williams, JaMychal Green from the corner is good.
Didn't feel comfortable making that pass, and there's Montrezl Harrell. We haven't heard his name, but that length of JaVale McGee gave him some problems on that play.
I was going to say, Harrell a week ago tonight with his career high with 30. Nice look inside from Green, but a swat from JaVale.
Next when he blocks. I've been loving the play of JaVale McGee.
Nice look from Rondo to LeBron for the E.
You can see right now, he's going to deny. They had everybody lifted up. And that's when your teammates are going to start telling you.
Workers. And it's rare you go a quarter plus where it seems like we haven't seen much. We'll see if he gets going.
Well, obviously,
right
Harold is athleticism and his motor constantly. And he's one of those players that will wear you down. He doesn't start the basketball game, but he finishes.
Good how he really boxed out McGee by himself. Harrell inside. Nice move on JaVale, and that's the Lakers off the rebound the other way. Rondo. He's got a couple of threes already in this game. This time goes inside, off glass, and puts it home. 11 for Rondo, 6 assists. Harrell. Nice defense there. The all-time ranks with Michael Jordan. You can look at the box in one as we isolate and give you a little box on LeBron as Gilgeous. LeBron to the paint and the roll.
Not talking about their game.
Take a charge from or take like to score?
Who's the best going downhill, get to the bucket. To
Cleveland, I know, is our friend, our architect of Second Spectrum, filmmaking and more. As you see the three good from home.
Candace said, with Rondo, with LeBron James, in early transition, they're pretty good, and they can knock down shots.
You see Hart there, who we talked about it in recent times, hasn't played as many minutes, been as efficient. He's been very good in this game. Hits the open three, and Gallo.
Now, no Lakers. Now you have to see what kind of team where, as a veteran, and where his style will disrupt anybody.
Look, Gallinari, smaller Hart on him. LeBron comes to double. Back to Gallo. The three over Hart is good.
Ancillary playmaking of Ingram is what really allows them to do what they're doing right now.
Gallinari with the jumper, it's good.
Obviously, dating back to Denver, and now it's nice to see him play a full season healthy and to see what he's capable of doing.
LeBron capable.
And they're third worst in the league at giving up points in the paint, and tonight you've seen some of that as well.
LeBron inside, finds JaVale. We're able to get it back. Montrezl Harrell, a big part of that in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's the shot. Obviously, who's still very, very young, but defense, length, still looking for that shot. And there's Rondo from deep again. We didn't plan for it. You can see that in the box and one, and follow the two of them. Gallinari follows with a...
That you don't want to see if you're a Laker fan is nobody running out to contest that three-point shot.
Yeah, knocking the wind, quote-unquote, out.
Yeah,
Possibly.
as it were.
Not sure how many kids are up late. Bucket from Bullock.
When he tries to move laterally here.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds his way into the paint, and the bucket good, let's say, and looking at him in the outfield. Now, guys know everything. As Beverly takes the three and hits again.
The Clipper and Laker margin for error areas, you can't afford that. If he makes that three, it's a significant bucket in this game.
Speaking of which, Gallin.
Looks like Kuzma took a shot up there. Looks like he's recovered now. With coaching, defense, and trade chatter.
Yeah, it's funny. Again, Rondo, that's twice to the rack.
I think what it comes down to with this group is the way the roster was constructed was meant to be the first phase at the beginning of the year. Look at their group right now. The number one thing for me is the fit of their pieces and the quality of their veterans. One thing you got to love about Rondo, the veteran, recognizing that without Ingram on the court, he has
Coming over at the deadline, one of the newer players for the Lakers, Lou Williams. Flotation device.
It's similar to the same things that he was doing with the Lakers.
Got a 6-second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Lead is 6. Lou Williams. Again with the flip to close the quarter. No foul call. The backup from Bullock, and there. End of the third, a Bullock 3 cut the lead before we got out to the break, and Lou Williams.
Nice pass.
The floaters.
Travel, Smitty.
I didn't say he traveled.
But you said it was guard play, so I just wanted to point it out.
Able to get it.
Is this the ultimate? Lou Williams is getting doubled.
Easy flush from
He's
Harrell.
getting doubled.
Rondo looks inside, finds LeBron, who been from LeBron. KCP swings it, and another nice move from Rondo to the
Defense on that, not letting Lou Williams get back to that left hand.
How about Rondo?
Team Lou. But you got a Harold that's playing well. Shannon who can knock down shot. And Gallinari.
Gallinari on cue. Nice doubleheader tomorrow night. Players only on TNT. Kyle Kuzma for now off the floor after taking 10. Just over 5 to go.
Pat Beverly's playing like a big kid. As he cleared out, chin the ball, and good block by LeBron.
If it would have gone down. Shamet from deep. And some. A lot of reasons why, but really missed easy shots. The lay in there from LeBron. Bullock a couple of threes as there LeBron puts it.
Good job, but the Clippers are taking advantage of you playing small against Montrezl Harrell.
Beverly finds Harrell, who easily what time it is, how important the game is. What are you looking for right now from LeBron's teammates, as we know what we're getting from LeBron? And he has set up teammates who have just not been able to come through and make those assists count.
Griff made a point that he had about 13 assists.
In terms of mismatch and that switching pick and roll.
You can hear the boos at Staples as Lou Williams drives, follows his own, and gets everybody making open threes. Really the difference at key moments.
Well, it's amazing when you put forth, I mean, from the opening tip, Patrick Beverly stole the tip and got a layup.
Not going to be good for the Lakers.
We open the night with the Nets making a statement that when healthy, they're definitely a playoff team. We close the night with a statement from an LA team at stake.